So today's video is going to be a bit different from my usual one. We will be discussing about what is meant by a routing an Android device with its advantages and disadvantages. This video is not particularly focused on F1. A person who has an Android phone and want to do some adventure can proceed. So, apart from ROM reviews and gaming, this is the first time I am trying to share something on technical. I don't know how well this can go. So, appreciate if you can comment me out. So to begin with, let's talk about what is meant by rooting your Android phone. In simple words, a process of unlocking super user of your Android device is known as rooting. If you are a beginner, you can get a doubt like what is a super user. So the simple explanation for that is if you go to your class, there will be a teacher of course who has full control over your activity. The teacher will decide what you should do in their classes. If you do something hopeless by your own self, even the teacher can throw you out of their classes. Because if you take the environment of class, teacher is called as the super user of class. She or he can control your movements. So consider due to some reason you did snatched all rights from your teacher. Then what will be happening? Now you did become the super user or you have taken place of your teacher and you can make the class according to your view of point. If you find someone is not liking your rules, you can throw them out and make the class more favorable to your own self. So now consider the classroom as your phone and you are trying something to become the super user of your phone. This process is known as rooting. Now let's talk about why users will root their phone. By default, the administrator account or root account is not enabled in Android. In other words, you are not privileged to use it, which clearly gives mobile phone manufacturers an advantage over us. We will spend our money, they will give us a device which is filled up with bloatwares and ads. We cannot even uninstall it completely. As a result, by time we won't get best out of what we paid off. Also, by the name of OTA, they will again and again keep on pushing something unwanted, which will make your phone buggy, slow and more. I am not talking about all the manufacturers around, but some. The best example is our Poco F1. The phone launched with MIUI 9.6 stable version on top of Android 8.1 Oreo. Performance was really skyrocketing as a mid-range phone. But after each time Xiaomi pushed update, you know what happened. So now let's talk about the advantages of rooting your phone. You can easily remove whatever you don't want in your phone. Also can keep your phone lightweight. This case is right when it comes to MIUI or any customized ROMs. But there are ROMs which are pretty clean and ad-free. Why we have to root them? That will be the next question. The reason is each manufacturer's ROMs are balanced or downclocked. Else they will reduce performance after some times, even including iPhones. The reason behind that is if manufacturer did keep tuning their device even after 1 to 2 years, everyone will stick with their old device. But OEM don't want this to be happen. So they will make the device slow by time. By rooting the device, you are opening a door of breaking limits OEM kept before shipping the device. You can even overclock the processor to perform it with maximum peak. Not just performance, lot more can be done. Nearby day I did hear one famous YouTuber was throwing some bullshits about necessity of rooting device in 2021. 1 minute of silence for those who did believed him. So now that being said, let's talk about disadvantages of rooting. I remember I started using router device from about 5 years back. Till this date, I never faced any issue. Even I used to be a gamer and using Poco F1 from last 2 years. Almost all the time my phone was rooted and overclocked. But still it is running pretty well. What generally happens is users will learn some information about routing or something related to it from somewhere in social. But without earning more information, they will rush to do things what they should not do. The result will be a bricked device or physically damaged device. And when comes to security, once you enable root, always you need to keep in mind that your phone is rooted. Stop browsing into some unwanted sites and think at least 3 times before installing any applications inside your phone, because installing a wrong application can lead to leak your data. If you are using banking applications in your rooted phone and you install some unwanted applications means, then things can go more worse. I am not saying do not use banking applications in rooted device, but be extremely careful about all unknown applications, messages, emails, pop-ups, ads, and sometimes even calls. Also, before making any changes into your phone, make clarity on the capacity of your phone and be prepared for facing backlash of your changes. In simple words, do not try to make a lion out of cat. So that's it guys, hope this video was helpful to you. Like and shares are always appreciated. Subscribe if you are new here. I'll catch you in next one.